toy store and I found this product, and I'm amazed that this got past everybody. It's just so dangerous. It's just a terrible. It's this Velcro hat, comes with these balls that stick on. Doesn't this teach our children to throw things at each other's head? What kind of Mickey Mouse deal is this anyway? I'm tired of it. Safety first, please. Safety first. Always wear your seatbelt. Just like I'm doing here on stage ever since I made that agreement with the court. Instead of go to jail, I'm doing public service. I had a little altercation, misunderstanding out in Los Angeles where I live. You know, you can get a ticket for attitude. Did you know that? I know it now. There ain't a place on the ticket to check for attitude, but he found other stuff, eh? So I told him I travel around the United States and I'd like to do community service, impressing people with the importance of wearing a seatbelt. So I walk around the downtown area of every town I go to, as I am now, promoting seatbelt safety. And the drivers go by and they notice me and are reminded to put on their seatbelt because, you know, there's lots of accidents. I notice as I walk around, there's lots of accidents. And I was in Macon, Georgia, and I was walking around the downtown. I felt like it was the downtown. It's best I could do for Macon. It appeared to be near downtown, and a cop pulled over. I think it was the cop. Pulled over, and you know what I hate is they don't get out of the car right away. They stay in the car and just leave the light going on. Everybody drives by, knows you're in trouble. But they don't know for what, you know. For all they know, you just pulled your pants back up. But in this world, sometimes if you get your wish, it's the worst thing that could happen, because he did finally get out of the car, and the springs went up. He was a big one. And he was wearing a belt for everything he had, and they was overlapping, and the leather creaked against each other, and he come creaking over like an old house in the wind. And he said, "I'd like to see your driver's license." I said, "Well, you know, there's a lot of things I'd like and I don't get." Well, I thought maybe he'd notice I was a comedian. Come on. He said, "I demand to see some form of a photo ID." I said, "I demand you go and get the guys that stole my car, ripped me out of the front seat. Look, I'm still wearing my seatbelt." He said, "You got about 5 seconds to show me some form of ID." I said, "You got about 4 seconds to prove to me that you're a cop with some form of a photo ID." He says, "Are you on drugs?" I said, "Why? Do drugs make you want to see some form of an ID?" He said, "No, you're acting suspicious." I said, "Me acting suspicious? You're the cop pulling somebody over that ain't even driving and is wearing a seatbelt." Then he turned around, went back to the car. He got out that flashlight they used to beat up Rodney King. So I quick turned around to see who was going to videotape my whooping. Nobody. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm looking to see who's videotaping this police brutality about to commence." He said, "You see anybody?" I said, "No, I didn't." I thought that was dumb. I shouldn't have told him that. He said, "Well, you're looking at him. I'm videotaping. I got this whole thing on tape in the car." We got you wearing your little Mickey Mouse ears and your little seat belt. And he gets out his flashlight and says, what you doing? He says, I'm going to shine this light in your eyes and see if your pupils are dilated. I said, you going to shine a light in my eye? Why don't you step on my foot and see if I yell? Better yet, pull my finger. Then I think he finally made the connection. He said, you're that comedian. I said, right. He says, well, your eyes do look funny. Well, I'm a comedian. It's occupational, like your eyes are glazed because you've been eating donuts.